this is not gonna happen. I'm gonna believe so hard, and then wake up every morning and go with the process. Go with their planning, be in,
and believing in the process and trusting in the process.
Real
because we can
running
be so much in the process, but we do not trust that the process is actually working out for our good.
Yeah, I always do. That's the difference. I think that's the difference with why you guys be like, oh, so that's the difference. Is that I wake up and I go, yo, she's lit like big brick, but I trust. Always do. Like,
but we all know there's some days that you don't feel like, or some days you're like motivated, I want to get out of bed, and then there's some days you're like, fuck this shit, do I have to do this shit again? Hey guys, hope you guys are doing well. Once again, welcome to my podcast, Put the Noise and Be the Voice. To have a special guest with me. Actually, we've shot before, but like, we just had to do it again. We had to do it again because of just the spectacular conversations that we're always having. We just had to do it again, and here we are once more. And
we're not dropping that first episode. That one's for the archives.
we had to put it in the archives.
Put it in the blippers.
It got real tense. But anyways, going back to business, we all know we talking business, we talking culture, and most importantly, we talking owning who you are and actually finding your authentic voice. Put the noise and be the voice, ladies and gentlemen. Today I've got YourgirlYOO. She goes by the name YourgirlYOO. Please tell the audience why you go by the name Yo-Yo.
That's the only nickname I've ever had. You know?
For real? Like since growing up?
Yeah, it was the nickname they used to call me at home. And other than that, like my whole life, I went being called by my surname. So, I left school, got to varsity, and I was like, oh man, rebrand. Let's just take that nickname, and it stuck. And yeah.
And this is literally a brand that you built, like literally from the beginning.
I'm a person, I'm not a brand. Don't you please stop it, please.
As much as you're human, I mean, you also built a brand. I mean, you are.
I didn't intend to build a brand. I just intended to make pretty pictures and make good music, though.
Literally.
Just want to be
but tell us about the journey, though. Tell us about the journey. What work had to go in, because I mean you're not normal and no ordinary person, but I mean ordinary people do extraordinary things out here, about the journey. Tell us the struggle.
We're still on the journey. We don't struggle no more, but things seem to be
the journey
steadfast.
The journey never ends.
And they seem to be feeling like they come up with all over again, dude. I think but what is this journey? Can we quantify
digest the journey?
Like, what is this journey that
like
we talk about?
the process we
the
all
process
know
of what?
The process of you being the best version of yourself, you being the person that you were called here to be. I mean, I strongly believe, because you're a spiritual being, right?
Sure, of course.
I mean, we strongly believe that we're spiritual beings and we're just here to visit, right? Right. So the process of, I mean, they all say you've got to trust the process and everything, but we don't know the work that has to go into the process.
Yeah, into what creating the art,
being the art.
Yeah, it's
being the person you are right now. I mean, it took immense amount of bravery.
It takes a lot of bravery, dude. It takes a lot of faith. I think in the whole process
it takes
of
a lot of
everything,
faith.
in the whole process of life, it takes a lot of going, you know what, everything in life is telling me, hey dog, like there's no movement. There's nothing going on. I don't see this, this vision that I have for my life. I don't see anything materially, physically saying, hey dog, like you're winning, like keep going. No, it's like you have to practice faith. You have to wake up and go, dog, whatever happens, but like, am I gonna be so entrapped in fear? Am I gonna be so entrapped in the fact that I see or I perceive that there's no, materialization of my vision? Am I just gonna stop now?
Just because there's no materialization.
Then
what is
you
the
have
point
no
of faith?
What is faith? Is sight without seeing. When everything says no, you're just like, no, fuck it though. Excuse my language.
Don't worry.
We free
African.
But yeah, when everything says hey dog, everything says give up, everything says bruh, you're drawing at strings. That's the first step of the process of going, you know what, no matter what anybody sees, no matter what I perceive, even myself, no matter what I can see, that's keeping me demotivated. It's keeping me like crying. Crying. You're like, it's like, how? What am I pushing so hard for? I see nothing. But it's waking up every day and going, hey dog, I believe that things are supposed to go this way. I believe that I'm supposed to be, you know what I mean, feeling downcast, feeling demotivated. I'm supposed to be feeling, you know,
you're supposed to be feeling the doubt.
Feelings. You see,
it's human.
It is human. But outside of that, although that is what I see, but that is what I'm experiencing, you choose to doubt yourself. In that doubt, you doubt your doubt. You're like, nah, I'm gonna doubt the fact that this is not gonna happen. I'm gonna believe so hard, and then wake up and go with the process. Go with the plan.
And believing in the process and trusting in the process.
We're
we can
running
be so much in the process, but we do not trust that the process is actually working out for our good.
Yeah, I always do. That's the difference. I think that's the difference with why you guys too. That's the difference. Is that I wake up and I go, sure, she's lit like big brick. But I trust. Always do.
But we all know there's some days that you don't feel like, some days you're like motivated. I want to get out of here. And then there's some days you're like, fuck this shit. Do I have to do this shit again? Do I have to do this shit again? Have you ever came across that where you're like,
is it always summer? Is it always winter? Is it always spring? Nah. There's some days where I'm like, it's like, nah. This morning, this year morning, today, woke up and got this video audition for. Wake up is low shedding. Phone hasn't been charged. I forgot to charge it last night. And I just want to go home. I only leave Cape Town and go rest for a bit. And I'm just like, it's like, why am I doing this? Like, it's a lot. It's a lot. I can't fucking do it. And then while I'm saying I can't fucking do it, I'm doing the opposite, you know. I'm getting ready. I'm getting out of bed. I'm, you know what I mean, doing my best to move as slowly as possible to kind of make my doubt think I'm doing it. And then eventually I look up, I'm out the house. I'm just like, oh, okay, I'm going to go do the audition. I do the audition. And then it's just like, I wasn't feeling my best. I wasn't. I was fucking crazy.
But you had to go. You had to do it.
I didn't have to. I chose to.
You chose to.
Because me, I'll sit up. If I don't want to do it, I'll sit at home. I'll call my agent and tell them, like, I'll sit at home and tell them I can't. Or I choose not to. I won't. But those are the days, you know, you set yourself back. Because then you regress into anxiety. Like, fuck, that was for my good. I should have gone to that audition. I should have, you know. Now you're living in regret. And now how or why it's over.
I hate
because
regret.
you can't fix that.
You can't.
So if I had chosen to stay in bed, that's the practice I do. If I had chosen to stay in bed and be like, nah, everything is saying no, I'm not gonna do it, and then I don't do it.
Exactly.
At every moment I consciously choose. I'm choosing. Okay, I'm not going to do it. And a lot of the times, you know, sometimes I'll be on the losing end myself. A lot of the times I'm like, I'm consciously choosing this and I'm willing to deal with whatever comes of it. But sometimes, because anxiety is a whore, a filthy poop.
That is so true.
Sometimes I find myself going shush, but it's about reassuring yourself that
you have to.
It's processing. The process is to process your progress today.
Like I always say, the other day I was telling myself, like, sometimes the greatest enemy to the life you want to live is the life you're living right now.
No, there's only one enemy. What should turn off about? There's only one enemy. It's
Tell
you.
us about this enemy.
It's you. It's me to me. It's you to you, bro. We are the only enemy. It's an obstacle.
Your procrastination.
Hey.
Your doubt. Your fear. That's what you gotta fight. It's only
a lack of discipline. That's you see what I mean? Okay, that's the step in the process I'm at. Is through staying consistent. Is
and being accountable for that consistency also.
To you.
To yourself.
Ain't nobody, no teachers looking over your shoulder.
And I can gladly say right now.
School doesn't teach us that.
It doesn't.
It doesn't. There's no teacher peering over your shoulder. They should have let us do high school shit from primary school. Like, do your homework. I don't care. Just pass. That's the best way to hold yourself.
And that's how they've kept
but now we're
us with that fear.
We're nannied our whole lives. Is that, like, you know, your whole life you hand over agency over accountability. You have no accountability
for your own self, for your goddamn own life.
From the time you're born till you're about
boss,
21, 22 years old. When you graduate college. When you graduate college, you know, you and then you decide to become an artist. You know, because then your parents are accountable for you, your teachers are accountable for you. You know, like, you must report. You must, you know what I mean? Someone's telling you what to do consistently your whole life. They, you know, you don't have to think much. You just go about what they're saying. Then one day you realize, fuck. Then they're just like, cool, you're an adult now.
Then what?
It's like, this is no timetable to life. No one's telling me I need to, you know, go to sports every day.
No one.
It's just like,
nobody.
And then it's just like, bro, you end up feeling desolate, hopeless, and alone. Like, how do I manage this? How do I manage my life? They don't teach us how to manage life. Like, how?
They don't teach us how to manage life.
And then when you feel like you're failing at life, dog. It's just like,
because they've taught us to be scared of failure.
You see what I mean?
And as soon as you take those decisions, and it leads to failure. But failure is good.
No, generally discipline, you know, in my experience of my life, I can't talk for anybody else. It's instilled in an entry of fear. You know, you're scared to get a team, so you must do this. You know, it's a fear-based encouragement. You know, so now once all the fear, you've got freedom to be free of fear, to be free of fear. But it's just like you weren't taught how to actually get stuff done without that sense of fear and anxiety going. So then once you know, so then it's just like you feel lost. So it's like accountable, like
and
discipline.
That's one thing that attracted me to you. Like the first day I met you, I'm like, this girl is fearless. Like, who the
not fearless
is she? No, I mean, we all go through fear.
I'm just brave. I'm not fearless. Yeah, I'm fucking full of fear.
I can personally say I don't fear nothing.
I don't give a fuck.
I fear God. I fear God, but I don't fear shit.
I don't even fuck with you ready to die.
I don't fear nobody.
You know me, I be shaking. But still, I'm good at. I'm an actress at heart. Remember that. We're triple threat around here. I be scared as shit. Whoa.
But like what I'm saying, like what attracted me to you were literally free spirited.
Yes, I
free spirited being. I'm like, who is she? And like the time I got to spend so much time with you helped me become also this free. Okay, cool. I was this free spirited person, but you literally like unlocked it. It's like you literally just like was like, let me start this.
The light is what is spreading, but I'm tired now. It's for me now.
It is for you. It is for you. And one thing also, like, you're so different, dude.
It's hard.
You're different.
It's hard. Different. I've always been different.
But like, tell us about that. Like the hardship that had to come with you.
It's still coming.
And being set apart and not fitting in with the rest of the crowd.
Anxiety. It's been tumultuous, dude. It's been tumultuous. I think from the day I have a recollection of having memories, it's been tumultuous. It's felt like rejection all around. It's felt like
just rejection
standing out. It's you know, it's both this, you know, soft inner heart, but like a hardcore exterior complex, you know, of it's just like, bro, it's hard to fit. I don't fit, yeah. And
also people's perceptions of who they're trying to perceive you as.
People that don't ask questions, you know, they just want to build their own perceptions. They just want to, you know, take things for face value. They just want to justify your being through their eyes without even getting to try and see things through your eyes.
Through your own eyes.
You know.
That's where sympathy comes in.
Empathy. People lack empathy. Like, fuck sympathy. Empathy.
People lack that.
And I don't think I do. Like, I can always understand. But it's just about now, in this point in my life, in this transition that's been happening, I think for the last 6 months, shit.
Basically, the whole goddamn year.
It's been, I think, a journey, and it's still a journey. It's just the beginning of a journey of me going, okay, fuck it. I ain't never gonna be accepted. Ain't nobody ever gonna understand or want to.
And you don't have to be understood. You don't have to be understood.
It's a human need. No. I'm not gonna lie and say I don't want to be understood. I try, like, you know, that's why I be crying. That's why I be feeling. That's why I be feeling rejected because I'm feeling like I'm not understood. For me, I'm not seeing for me. But do I see me for me? And I do, and I always have. But now it's just, this new chapter that's, you know what I mean, of me changing. And I feel myself changing, and I feel the world feeling me changing, and the world is not liking it. And it's trying to shame me again for it, but it's okay. But it's just about chilling and going, yo, bro. So they don't like you. So they don't want to understand. So what now? Are you going to live your life as a constant rebellion against people's, you're going to be now asserting, am I going to be asserting my uniqueness? Am I going to be asserting just who I am?
Am I going to be drowning my talents?
No, can't happen.
No, I mean like in the perception of what
but
other
I'm just
people
saying,
think.
I haven't got to the point yet. But what I'm saying is, ADHD, let's go, rewind. So am I just going to be asserting my identity as a constant opposition to those perceptions that mean nothing to my life? Or am I just going to assert my identity to myself, in my life, in my little corner, and literally stay the fuck out the world because I ain't crazy, people just make me crazy, And so now it's just being okay with the fact that, cool, my existence is no longer going to be asserted as me trying to prove people's perceptions of me wrong, of me trying to be understood by people that won't understand me. It's that shit's done now.
Because they don't have to understand.
No, they don't even have to exist in my perception. That's where I'm at. That's why I live in my own little corner now. People don't exist. Because as soon as I allow the existence of people to determine
who you are.
Oh, no. Who I choose to fight to not be. Because people will be like, oh, that one. There, cool, label, that's it. So now if I'm going to be constantly asserting my identity, be like, no, I'm not that. No, I'm just going to be angry like I have been for the past 18, 20 years.
So this transitioning period has made you realize that you don't have to fight that
no, I don't care. Whatever you think about me is right. Don't ask me, it is right.
But like,
it is right.
Nobody
whatever
cares anyway.
No,
so be who the fuck you are.
Nobody
really cares.
You get what I mean? But
nobody really cares.
You should care. That no matter how much people shun you, that's the thing. You don't get it. Like, I don't speak about it much because I choose to. It's about how people will shun you, actively shun you for who you are. And it's happened my whole damn life. That's the shit that the nervous breakdowns come in from every now and again. It's the fact that it's aside from, man, people don't care. No. People actively going, hey, dog, that's some bullshit. Like, who you are is not right.
Who you are is not right.
Some of them come up straight up to you, tell you, fuck with the way you feel, like, you know what I mean? That you shouldn't think like that, you shouldn't dress like that, you shouldn't, life shouldn't be as your life is. Some people will go about it,
But that comes with also like owning your truth and owning who you are, right? And like
yes.
I just want to digest into that. And some of us it's so difficult.
It is.
It's so difficult, and then we tend to live in their perception of who they think we are, and we don't even consider ourselves. We dishonor our own truth. We tend to dishonor our own truth just to live in the perceptions of other people. So you're feeling a certain way, you're gonna be like, no, I don't feel that way, because somebody else's perceptions of who you are, you shouldn't feel that way. You shouldn't feel a certain way.
Yeah, no.
You shouldn't behave a certain way. You shouldn't speak.
You speak now. You're.
So it's time that our young people break this chain of other people's perception of who they think you are.
Like, I mean, all I hear is other people. So it's about us.
Exactly.
It's our
at the
life.
end of the day.
It's our life that we're living, right? And if we're not even going to be honest to ourselves about the fact that, to a large degree, people's perceptions of us are correct. It's their perception. It's what we, you know what I mean? We also need to hold ourselves accountable for the fact that, we do feed some perceptions, like we do. But so you're gonna get stuck in the process of just are you gonna stay stagnant? Are you gonna stay stagnant and not evolve as a person? Want to fit the perception that you think people perceive of you as? It's unnecessary.
So you've like really, really evolved in your modeling career, your music career, right?
And music is not a career, it's a passion project.
It's a passion project. But do you really think that people should actually follow their passions and
yes, it's hard. Like, I mean, it's been hard for the past 6 years.
So this
now.
music grind has been really hard.
Yeah, I tried to make that, and I remember the first time I ever had a cell phone that came with headphones. It was a second-hand cell phone from my mom, and I got some earphones for it, and my life changed because I've always loved music. It's always been my escape, and like music, it saved my life a couple of times.
It saved your life.
A couple of times, like 3 times.
Like music saved her life. Her own
Yes.
passion saved her life.
Legit.
It is beautiful.
Legit.
It's beautiful, dude.
I can remember vividly, like, just when I started making music when I was 18. When I started rapping, I never rapped before. I used to just write poems and stuff. And got the opportunity to rap, so I did, and it was dope. But now I'm just like trying to get into rap music. I'm like, oh, cool, let's listen to some rap. I find this female rapper 2 weeks before music saved my life. The first thing I hear is, if you're contemplating suicide, this is for you, see. This is for the moments you're alone with emotion. So fucking bold, leaves you mentally frozen when you're cold and alone, heart open and broken when that love's out of sight, and your heart turn to focus when you're floating in oceans of hopeless, soaking in misery. Headphones on, you link yourself with the synergy. When you want your mind and you're lost in a song, be strong, you're not alone. Boy, and my life changed. Yeah, that's why I listen to music. That's why I listen to music. Because it's a show, trying to keep your peace. It's your like, a lot of people.
It keeps you sane.
You see, a lot of people are just out here just trying to, live life and make money, and some of us are literally actively trying to wake up and live through the next day. Some of us are actively waking up, unwinding 26 years of trauma.
26 years of trauma.
Like, fuck the grind, fuck everything. Some of us are just trying to stay afloat every single day. And then when you see some of us, as I talk about myself, when I'm floating, when I feel myself sailing and the wind's blowing in my sails, that's when, people will say me, wow, how happy you are. You don't understand. Music saves me. Every single day I wake up, I don't go nowhere with no headphones. I don't go anywhere without headphones. For the life of me, I can't be in a car that doesn't have Bluetooth. Because without music drowning out all this a lot that's going on in here, I can't survive the storm. Like, I can't. That's why whenever you see me, I'm singing. But music
Literally,
because I'm literally just trying to live. And every day without music, you know what I mean? It can't happen. It hasn't happened since the day I got that cell phone. I've been plugged in ever since. And that just quietens the storm. So I have to make music.
Oh, that's fucking beautiful. Tell us what's dropping. Tell us what's coming up. Tell us what's actually cooking, what's boiling.
I might seem like I'm lying because I'm indecisive. But I'm trying to drop some music, hopefully. I'm not trying to. We're planning to drop an EP we made in Germany, in Deutschland, in October last year. It's called Name It Later. We shall name it later.
In Germany.
Hey, welcome in
We out here. We out here.
Let's do like a prophet. But before then, I think I want to drop a single. I do want to drop a single. I'm dropping music.
Tell them where to drop a follow on SoundCloud.
Yeah, Suka, you can follow if you want. If you don't want, I don't care.
No, just give them your.
Oh, yo333, your girl 333, your girl 333. Nah, just go on my Instagram. Y'all follow me on the gram already. Click there.
Yo girl on the gram.
It's your girl yo or yo333. That's me. Yeah. So I'm just trying to figure out what to do with all this music because I have a lot of music just chilling for me to vibe to. I don't really, but I'm just trying to put it out there, but I don't know. I might drop it, I might not. I don't mark my words on anything I've said. No, legit. Because I be getting anxiety and I'm like, fuck it. I'm gonna chill at home and do nothing about it and I'm gonna drive my music. So hopefully you guys are getting Name It Later But my boys switch and Bilal.
But we gotta keep going.
Nah, the team would be mad at me if I decided not to. Bilal and switch, guys. Please switch. We're gonna drop it, guys. We're gonna drop it.
So we out here.
Name it later, out soon, hopefully, sometime in 2022, even if it's December 31st.
Eventually.
No, this year. The eventuality.
And we are
year,
very much anticipating. I myself anticipated. Dude, I love seeing the growth. I love seeing the journey. It's absolutely like from
messy.
It's messy. It's beautiful, but there's beauty in the messy. There's beauty in the struggle. There's beauty in you know.
There's beauty everywhere.
I mean, you gotta fight for this.
There's beauty everywhere. I don't want to fight. Fucking shit. Fucking hell no. I'm tired. I'm tired of fighting. I'm tired of pushing. And life is fucking easy. And if
life is not complicated.
No, life is easy, and I'm tired of people making my shit difficult for me. You know what? Yo, I'm tired.
Alright.
That's the last bit of fight you hear out of me. I don't want to fight nobody. I came here to spread tiny flow, so sassy, feeding frog. You wanna hop up on it? Don't do surfing. Don't do riding waves. I came for profit.
And here we are, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for tuning in today.
No more.
It was another episode with Your Girl Yo-Yo over here. Thank you so much for coming.
You know what it is? That's me.
Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you so much for having me, my love.
I really do appreciate it.
And we ain't trying to fight no more, yeah.
We're not trying
to fight no more, but you want some big pull up with a sauce like some young man said. Anyway, you want to see me in the streets? It's the only time you see me and my auntie, or catch me on my Instagram or whatever.
And please do put a like, you know,
comment, subscribe. Tell your friends.
You know, please do that. And pull up.
And if you don't like it, you can leave.
It's okay.
Like, you can leave.
It's okay.
So that you can make space.
For
the people that want to pull up and actually chill and lamb,
exactly.
have a good time, be here permanently, permanent residents.
And we out.